Hi guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Random Lifestyle Vlog. If you're new here, this channel is all about beauty, and today I'm going to show you my December 2023 empties. I know I'm a little bit late with that, but I wasn't really feeling that well in the beginning of the year, so I just needed to take a few days off, but now I'm back and we're just back to like normal schedule. We'll be posting as many videos as we can, and yes, let's do that now. Let's do some empties. So let's start with some bath and body related products. I don't really have that many this time, but I'm going to start with a Bramley. This is bubble bath with geranium, lavender and sweet orange. And do you know what? I generally really like bath and body kind of related products, especially the ones that you can use in a bath. This was a really pleasant product, smelled really nice, so yeah, I did like that one. Next up we have some Sol de Janeiro, and this is Brazilian Bam Bam Cream, and to me this is like a perfect autumnal wintry fragrance. This like sweet gourmandy vanilla with some like nutty notes as well. It's just so good, but I know many people associate this fragrance with like summer. For me this is like a perfect winter scent, so yeah, you probably see that one a couple more times in this kind of like winter period in my empties. Next up we have some Aromatherapy. This is Aromatherapy Associates Revive Morning Bath and Shower Oil, and since I usually have my bath in the evening, this is more of a shower oil for me. This is supposed to be like Revive Morning. It's supposed to perk you up in the morning. So I think it kind of makes sense to use it in the shower. And it works perfectly fine as such. You just apply it on your torso and you just step in your shower and you still get those aromatherapy benefits. It's just going to last a little bit shorter, but that's usually what you need. So yeah, it's a very pleasant product. I do prefer to use those things in a bath though. That's just like my personal preference. I prefer to like enjoy them for a bit longer. I have one more similar product here. This is by Aspa, and this is Restorative Bath and Body Oil. Aromatherapy oil to rebalance and comfort, and this one was actually perfect for like my evening bath. So yeah, we've got that. And then we have one foot cream and one hand cream. Well, the hand cream is by L'Occitane, and this is their 20% shea butter hand cream, and this is the limited edition hibiscus scent, and I really love those hand creams. They're very kind of like rich, perfect for like those hands that need some TLC. I tend to use those creams when I'm at home before the bedtime preferably, so yeah, it was a really lovely cream. As far as the scent goes, I expected this to smell more like hibiscus, and it's nice. It had this really pleasant scent to it, floral pleasant scent, but I didn't really get like proper hibiscus. So yeah, it is what it is. And then we have a foot cream by Margaret Dubs, Fabulous Feet Foot Lotion, 75 mils. It was nice. I really like Margaret Dubs for her like foot and hand products, so you know, the product didn't disappoint, but it's not something to write home about either. So yeah, we've got like bath and body out of the way. Let's do some hair products. I think I only have two of those. So we have a Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo, and this is hands down my favorite dry shampoo ever. Bear in mind, I don't really use dry shampoo that often, but this is the only one that I have like no complaints about. The thing about this shampoo is that it does not really leave this kind of like white residue on my hair, and I know you have to kind of like brush it out for it to disappear, but with most dry shampoos what happens is well, first of all, I brush it out and then I don't realize there is like a white streak somewhere in my hair. I just like see this on the video or whatever, but even if I brush it out like properly, it still kind of leaves this kind of like, it makes my hair look a little bit like grayish. So yeah, usually I'm not a massive fan of dry shampoos. I think they just work better maybe on like hair that's a little bit like lighter, I don't know, or maybe I just do something wrong, maybe I just lack experience, but this dry shampoo does everything right. So yeah, I really love that one. And then we have some Olaplex, and this is their famous number 3 hair perfector. So this is a pre-shampooing kind of conditioner, and I use things like that at least once a week. Okay, so now we have quite a lot of skincare products, so let's do that. So first up we have some Elemis. This is Nourishing Omega Rich Cleansing Oil, and I love it. This is such a great product, and it's perfect if I need to remove some lightweight makeup, like everyday makeup. I guess it would deal with like a heavier makeup as well, but to be honest, for me, oils are for lighter makeup. For heavier makeup, I use something like this. cleansing balm. This one is by Korean brand Heimish, and this is All Clean Balm in scent, mandarin scent. To be honest, it did have a scent of some sort. I wouldn't say this was mandarin though. It was pleasantly scented. It did the job, so yeah, I like that one too. We have some second step cleanser here as well. This is Kate Somerville Delicate Soothing Cleanser, and I love this one. It literally is one of my favorite, both this one and the goat milk one. I mean, these cleansers are amazing, especially if you have dry and sensitive skin. They're just so gentle. Next up I have this Jordan Samuel skin, and this is Hydrate the Mist. I use things like that constantly. Toners, mists. My skin is dry, like naturally dry, so I need to make sure that it's hydrated all the time. I use mists like that both in my morning and evening skincare routine, and I really like that one. It was like a really pleasant mist. There's not really much to say about it. I have one more of those mists here, and this is Omorovicza, Queen of Hungary, a very famous one. This is a limited edition packaging. That's why it looks a little bit different. This one additionally has a little bit of a scent to it. It's really nicely fragranced, which can be a good thing, but not for everyone. Some people don't really like to put anything on their face that's fragrance, or some people can't because their skin is too sensitive. But you know, I generally really enjoy this one as well. Next up we have some Rodial. This is Retinol Overnight Gel with Pink Diamond. So this is a nighttime moisturizer with some retinol. I really love the packaging. We have this pump here that just helps keep everything clean. Very pleasant, lightweight texture. I think it's perfect for like hot weather or people with oily skin, because this is a very lightweight, pleasant product. So yeah, I did like that one. Next up I have Ren Clean Skincare, and this is Bioretinoid Youth Serum, suitable for sensitive skin. And this is what it looks like. It was a very pleasant serum to use, very gentle as well, but I did top up my retinol here with this cream, so I used both of these products together. But yeah, a very pleasant product, especially if you can't use retinols because your skin is too sensitive, then you know, this is a good one to try. Next up we have two of those like AANT eye creams. The white one here is Pro Radiant Brightening Eye Final Touch, and the black one here is a 3-in-1 Hyaluron Filler Collagen Eye Formula. And I generally really like AANT, but these eye creams were not that amazing, I would say. I mean, they were alright, very lightweight, but I do prefer to have a little bit more substance in my eye product. So both of them have this very lightweight formula. I think I used this one up. There's still probably like half of the thing here, but you should technically use it within the next 6 months after opening, and I've had it for a while now. So it's definitely expired now. I'm not going to be using this anymore. But as I said, I did not love those products. I'm not saying they were bad, they just did not really do what I want my eye cream to do, you know, and I want it to be a little bit more nourishing. Okay, we're almost there. We have this Dr. Barbara Sturm Super Anti-Aging Serum, and I did really like that one. This is a really nice hydrating product. I think Dr. Barbara Sturm quite often uses her like famous hyaluronic acid in pretty much any of her like serums, so instead of buying her hyaluronic acid, it's probably better to buy a serum of some sort. It will just give you some extra stuff in that. It was a nice serum. Again, this is one of those brands I actually really like, even though definitely some products are overpriced. And then lastly, in this kind of like skincare category, we have Revitalash Advanced Eyelash Conditioner. And do you know what? I use these things constantly. My lashes are generally pretty short, and it does help. Most of these products help to some extent. This is a classic. This one really works. I've tried a couple of other brands and I'm not 100% happy with most of them, so I keep coming back and buying this one all over again, even though it's not cheap. Oh wait, there's one more skincare product here, and this is a Luna Sleeping Night Oil by Sunday Riley. One of my favorite retinol products of all time. I mean, Sunday Riley has two retinol products, this Luna facial oil and like the regular kind of like retinol serum, and they're both amazing. They're both in my top 5 favorite retinol products ever. So yeah, this is a really lovely product. And now we have a few makeup products to finish off this video. So I'm going to start with this one. This is a foundation or CC cream, but it has like full coverage, so it's pretty much a foundation, right, by IT Cosmetics. Yeah, I really like this product. This has SPF 50. that's a good thing, right? And I really love the packaging because you can use it all up. So it has this pump here, and it literally just squeezes it out to the very last bit. So yeah, that's a nice product, and it's something I've been repurchasing for a while now. Next up, we have some Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is clear brow gel. I really like this product. It does set my brows really nicely. It's not too heavy. It doesn't leave those kind of like white flaky bits on my brows. Yeah, definitely a good one. Next up, we have a mascara, and this is by Sculpted by Amy Connolly, my mascara. And I actually really like that. I'm not sure why it's so dirty. Like, look at that. It must have leaked or something. I used it for like 2 months or so, and it was like nice and clean, and I don't know what happened now. Anyway, I mean, I'm getting rid of that anyway. I pretty much used up like most of it. It was a really nice mascara, and coming from me, that means a lot because my lashes are very demanding. I mean, they're just short, and not every mascara can make them visible, so this one did, so I was actually happy with that one. And then lastly, we have an eyeshadow palette. So that's very rare because it's very difficult to use up an eyeshadow palette if you have so many. But this is a Charlotte Tilbury, one of my favorite Charlotte Tilbury palettes for everyday look. So the name of this palette is Exaggerize Bigger Brighter Eyes Filter, and yeah, this is where we're at. As you can see, this shade over here is pretty much not existent. I use this palette as a set, so that's pretty much like useless for me now. This is the only shade here that is not really used up. But to be honest, I mean, it's pretty, but it's nothing really that amazing that I would just keep this palette just for this one shade. So yeah, it's definitely time to say goodbye to this palette. Okay guys, so this is everything I used up in the month of December. Have you tried any of these products? If so, let me know what your thoughts are. Thank you very much for watching. For more beauty related content, check those videos over here. I'm going to see you very soon. Take care. Bye.